Vegapunk has revealed quite a bit about the Void Century, and one of them is that there might be a traitor in the D family. Now, he didn't say it directly, but Oda has given us some hints that there might be someone who betrayed the D family. So, in this video, I'm going to explain why there is a traitor and how I know that. People with D in their names have always been called the enemies of the gods. For instance, Luffy was called the natural enemy of Enel because he was the god of Skypiea, and the children of the celestial dragons were always warned that if they tried to misbehave, the devils, referring to the D family, would eat them. So we clearly know that people with the will of D are the enemies of the celestial dragons who are considered gods. At the same time, we also know that the celestial dragons fought the ancient kingdom during the Void Century, so there might be some connection between the ancient kingdom and the D family, because both of them are the clear enemies of the celestial dragons, and Joy Boy was kind of the leader against the world government, so this proves that Joy Boy is related to the ancient kingdom, and at the same time, he has the same letter in his name, which is D. How do we know that? Obviously, because he was the one who passed the will of D to other people, and he was also the main enemy of the world government during the Void Century, like Luffy. However, there is also a chance that the D can be more of a belief than a common origin place that could be created to fight against the world government, like a pirate crew. So what exactly is the meaning of D? We don't know, but we will surely find out in the later part of the story. Over the years, many families have been introduced to us with the D in their name. However, not everyone shares the same motive. For example, Blackbeard or Marshall D. Teach, who is clearly one of the main antagonists of One Piece. This implies that there are, or were in the past, people who had the D in their names and had bad intentions, so to think there could be a traitor in the D family is not just an assumption. So now we know that there was one traitor who took the side of the world government, because firstly, the scientific advancements of the ancient kingdom were so powerful that the 20 different kingdoms had to make an alliance to go to war with them. Although the ancient kingdom lost, they still created something called the ancient weapons, Poseidon, which can sink the entire world, Pluton, which can destroy an island with a single shot, and recently we have seen Uranus making a huge hole in the middle of the ocean, so we know that these weapons are capable of destroying the entire planet, so they could have used this against the world government, but they didn't, which could be because that was not the reason why they created them in the first place, or that one of the weapons reached the hands of the world government, which we have seen them use recently. So sinking the world was caused by the world government and not Joy Boy or the ancient kingdom, as they had a specific way of using these items, and in the prophecy of the Fisherman Island, it was mentioned that Joy Boy would guide the princess to properly use her powers, but if the weapons were misused, they would cause some trouble, which happened around the time of the Void Century, when the water level rose by 200 meters, and that is because of the world government. However, one important question remains, which is, how did Joy Boy and the ancient kingdom create the weapons, and how did they reach the world government? Well, to make that possible, there has to be someone from the family of D who betrayed Joy Boy and gave that weapon to the world government. At that moment, the tides would have been leveled, and the world government, not knowing or carrying out the use of the weapons properly, fired him. It caused the world to sink, which might have also led to the loss of Joy Boy and made the ancient kingdom sink into the ocean. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.